Karma has no mercy, and right now, someone in that group is having a really hard time. Get ready because you'll hear some shocking news very soon. You've been fighting against people who hate you for no reason. Just for being who you are, they send you bad vibes, intending to take away something you value deeply. Among them is a man filled with rage because you rejected him. Someone who is drowning in his own pride. He's not alone. He has a woman by his side who seems to have a dark energy, almost as if she were some kind of witch. He wants to see you fall and is paying to have works done against you. He has even tried to steal documents that belong to you, seeking to snatch what is rightfully yours. All of this is happening in secret behind closed doors, and this man's family also seems to be against you. But don't worry, you're not alone. Your angels are with you, protecting you. Very soon, you will receive news that your enemies are falling one by one because karma is already making them pay for so much evil. They know a financial blessing is coming your way and will do whatever it takes to stop it. But I want you to keep this in your mind and heart. What God has for me, no one can take away. The divine judgment has already begun. Karma does not forgive. For a long time, they have tried to stop your life with dark things. There was even someone who made a pact from your birth with the intention that you could never rise. But the Archangel Michael put his sword in the middle of all that and stopped every attempt. He has fought for you when you didn't even know it. There is a couple that has been closing paths, creating obstacles, trying to make you feel trapped. They are people who, with envy and malice, cannot stand to see your growth. But what they don't understand is that you made the decision to protect your heart, to block those energies, and to keep moving forward with faith. You have started to distance yourself from relatives who do not wish you well, and although it hurts, you know it's necessary. They have shown their true colors. They have made it clear that their desire was to see you fall. However, every tear you shed has turned into strength. God has been shaping your character and your steps so that nothing and no one can stop you. It was hard for you to understand why there were so many betrayals, so much rejection, so many hands against you. But now you know that all of it had a purpose, to teach you to depend on the divine light and not on false support. You are someone who has succeeded on your own merit, without owing anything to those who wanted to extinguish your light. That hurts them because they thought you wouldn't get far without them. Today, they have to accept that your light is real, and that nothing and no one can put it out, no matter how hard they try. Your angels continue to surround you, blocking any evil and opening doors that once seemed impossible. The blessing that is coming for you is great, much greater than the last. It will be a reward that will arrive at the right moment and will make it clear that God always keeps his promises. Your enemies, on the other hand, are beginning to fall one by one, and what they sowed with hatred, they will reap with pain. There will be no escape for them because the divine judgment has already been decreed. Get ready, because what is coming into your life is prosperity, peace, and justice. That opportunity you have been waiting for is about to knock on your door, and no one can stop it. Stand firm in your faith because your Redeemer lives and never forsakes you. Repeat with strength and conviction. I know that my Redeemer lives, and in his hands, I am safe. Comment this truth with faith, because by doing so, you will activate in your life what is already written for you. Your enemies will have to see you rise higher than they ever imagined, and you will enjoy the blessing you have waited for so long. The truth that comes to you is harsh because it hurts to know that the person who has been wishing you so much ill is someone of your own blood and from your political family. This woman cannot stand your light, your joy, and the way you have moved forward. She has become your shadow, watching you from afar with hatred, resentment, and an envy that consumes her more each day. Her intention has always been the same: to tire you, exhaust you, and weaken you little by little so that you lose strength and give up everything you have achieved. What hurts her most is seeing your progress, how you keep getting up despite all the obstacles. That's why she has paid for dark works to be done against you, using heavy energies that are not of God. She has tried to affect your health, your stability, and even your safety. Even during times when peace should reign, like Christmas, she planned for you to have an accident or a stumble. But what she doesn't understand is that your life is covered by the hand of God, and that no evil has power over you. This woman is so obsessive that she has even wanted to harm one of your children, seeking to hurt you in the deepest way. She sowed discord between you and that special person who once brought you happiness, manipulating things to turn him against you. She even entered your house and left objects charged with bad intentions, wishing for you and your family to be affected. That's why you've felt those heavy energies, those nights when you can't sleep well. and that strange feeling in your own home. Her plan is clear. She wants to hold back your blessings, close your paths, and stop your progress. She has gone so far as to send a spirit of rebellion to your son with the intention of breaking your heart, to see you sad, to erase the smile that illuminates others so much. All this because she knows perfectly well what is coming for you. A season of great blessings, prosperity, and growth that nothing and no one can stop. Although she tries to block what heaven has already decreed, all her effort will be in vain. What comes from God, no one can touch. Her envy, her hatred, are only consuming her, leading her down a path of destruction from which she cannot escape. You, on the other hand, are being strengthened every day, and what was once a source of fear now becomes confirmation that you are protected and loved by the divine. Get ready, because the outcome has already begun. Those who tried to destroy you will reap everything they sowed, and you will receive the news of your victory. That woman will have to see you rise higher, with your family protected, your children covered, and your blessings multiplied. Your smile will return stronger, because nothing and no one can extinguish the light that God lit in you. What you discover now is shocking. For a long time, someone has spiritually tied your hands so that you could not advance in love or money. A venomous woman who pretends to be a saint in front of others. In reality, she is a wolf in sheep's clothing. She speaks ill of you constantly, invents stories that distort the truth, and worst of all, manages to make some people believe her. But her lies always end up falling apart because the truth sooner or later prevails. Her greatest annoyance is seeing your brightness, your well-being, your growth. She cannot stand your professional success or the way blessings come to you. That is why she has dedicated herself to using her tongue as a weapon, poisoning your name, your image, and your environment. She is a woman who betrays, deceives, and manipulates without remorse. What she doesn't say is that to maintain her life of luxury, she has abused and stolen even from her own family. She has taken money from her own family to pay for witches and works against you. She has made great financial sacrifices to see you fall, because the hatred she has for you knows no limits. Her heart is a viper full of venom. She does not rest until she tries to block every blessing she perceives is near you. What she ignores is that everything she has sown against you has already begun to turn against her. Her hands are stained with envy, and her destiny will be to collect the tears she tried to cause in you. The warlock she consults revealed to her that a great blessing is coming into your life, something so big that it cannot be stopped. When she heard that, her rage was unleashed, and she swore she would do the impossible to steal it, to keep what is yours. But here's the truth. What God has prepared for you cannot be stolen. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be canceled by anyone. Even if she spends, even if she goes into debt, even if she tries again and again, every work against you is reversed. Every word of malice becomes strength for you. Every attempt to close your paths transforms into open doors and unexpected opportunities. You are not alone or defenseless. Your angels have already surrounded your life, and heaven itself has decreed that your blessings are untouchable. That woman will soon run, because she will not know what to do when she sees that everything she invested against you turns into losses. She will fall into her own trap, and the masks she wears in front of people will break. Her vanity, her greed, and her abuse will be exposed, and the people who once supported her will distance themselves from her. You, on the other hand, will see how your life takes an unexpected turn of prosperity and abundance. Get ready, because the blessing that is coming into your hands will be greater than you imagined. Declare it now with faith. What God has for me, no one can take away. Your beginnings were not easy. You always felt there were obstacles, and now you understand why. People close to you, family, friends, and even neighbors, have been in the same group, united by only one thing: the envy they feel towards you. That envy turned into hatred, anger, and wishes for you to do poorly. They can't stand to see you advance. They can't tolerate your happiness or your achievements, and that's why they have spent their money and time trying to stop you. They have paid for you not to finish this year, for your paths to be closed, and for your life to become complicated. They have even planned more serious things, like causing a traffic accident so that your story ends before its time. They want your blessings to be left half-finished, for your purpose not to be fulfilled. Their resentment is so great that they have even traveled to distant places to look for witches with the sole purpose of attacking you. You must be attentive because they have worked on your vehicle, trying to load it with heavy energies. It is a dark plan for you to have an accident. But here's the most important thing. The universe is warning you in time so that none of that happens. Check your car well, Take care of it, and before leaving on a trip, entrust it to the hands of God. Place your flight, your journeys, and each of your steps under the protection of Archangel Michael. His sword is already raised, and with him, there is no human power or witchcraft that can touch you. You have already felt it. That feeling that something is not right is your intuition and your divine guide showing you the truth. Do not ignore the signs because they are to protect you. Do a spiritual cleansing. Clean your house, your car, and your energy. And while you do it, repeat with faith that nothing bad can touch you. Because although they desire your fall, heaven has decreed your victory. These enemies want to gather to celebrate your defeat, to feel triumphant at seeing your pain. But what is going to happen is the complete opposite. You will be the one to celebrate the victory. The universe and God are on your side, and every trap they prepare will turn against them. What they plan for you is only a reflection of the darkness that dwells within them. They will not be able to achieve it because your life is written in divine hands. Saint Michael and your angels are already blocking every attempt, every witchcraft, every trip they make against you. They believe their hatred is stronger than your destiny, but they are mistaken. Raise your faith, remain in prayer, and protect yourself with the light. Declare out loud and with conviction. They want to celebrate my defeat, but I will celebrate my victory, because so it will be, and nothing can change it. Today, you felt the rejection of 2 people who ignored you, but I don't want you to think that will define your destiny. You will not be that 3rd person who lets the message from heaven pass by. Saint Michael is already on the move, and this very night he will send 2 angels to your house to surround you with their light and bless you. They will enter your home with divine authority, cleansing all the evil that surrounds you, uprooting the envy that has sat at your table and tried to steal your peace. Get ready because liberation begins now. The decision is yours. You can ignore this message and lose the opportunity to receive what is being given to you. Or you can stay here, listen with an open heart, and accept what heaven has prepared for you. I want to confess something to you. God showed me that you are in a time where your enemies have wanted to close your path, but he also showed me that their plan will fail, because you were chosen to bring blessings, not only for yourself, but for many around you. If you decide to believe and receive, you will see how your life takes a turn this very week. Saint Michael's angels will begin to work in your environment, protecting your children, your home, your health, and your finances. That burden you felt, that inexplicable weight in your heart, will be lifted. And with every prayer, with every act of faith, you will feel the certainty that you no longer walk alone. Now listen carefully to this message. It is not just about you, but also about those you love. That is why I ask you to share this word with at least 4 people who are part of your life, those people who also need to feel the presence of God on their path. By doing so, you will be activating a chain of blessings that will reach their homes and their hearts. Do not underestimate the power of bringing light to others, because every act of love and faith returns multiplied. God will reward you with a great victory. That victory will be visible, so clear that even those who criticized you will have to recognize that it was heaven that lifted you up. You will see doors open where you once found walls. You will see justice where there was once injustice. And you will receive true love where there were once deceit and betrayals. That is the promise that is being released for you today. I want you to receive it in the depths of your heart. You are a chosen one, someone whom God has marked with a special purpose. That is why the war against you has been so fierce, because the darkness knows that your light transforms. But no envy or evil can overcome the divine plan. Tonight, when you prepare to rest, remember that 2 angels will be by your side. Declare with faith, I accept the blessing that Saint Michael brings into my life. And get ready, because what is coming will be the beginning of a stage of peace and victory. For some time now, you've felt something strange, like a weight you don't understand. And it's because you have a spirit attached to you. It's not a bad spirit. On the contrary, it's someone who is no longer in this world, but who loves you so much that they have never left your side. Today, this spirit wants to give you a message full of love and peace. This person was very special in your life, someone with whom you had a strong and true bond. Although their mission on earth could not be completed because they departed too soon, they now seek in you the strength to finish what was left undone. They couldn't say goodbye as they would have wanted, and that has kept them restless, hovering around your life, watching over you, protecting you in silence. You have felt their presence in dreams, in signs, in small details of your day. Sometimes it appears as a hummingbird that comes close, Other times as a butterfly that flutters by just when you think of them. Even the time you used to meet has become a reminder that they never truly left. Recently you sent a prayer from your heart, and that prayer reached heaven. It was a balm of light that soothed their soul. However, they want you to know that there is still a problem they left pending on earth, something they couldn't resolve, and that's why they trust in you. They know that only you have the justice, wisdom, and kindness necessary to bring that story to a close. That trust is no coincidence. You were always the person with the biggest heart, the one who acted from a place of truth, and that is why they believe you are the one who can help them rest in peace. Don't be afraid. This spirit doesn't come to bring you burdens, but to confirm that from where they are, in a place full of peace and beauty, they continue to look after you. It is like an angel watching over you day and night. Every time you have felt alone, every time you thought no one understood you, they were there, giving you silent strength, accompanying your steps. Now their message is clear. They want to thank you for the love you gave them in life and for not forgetting them. They also want you to understand that your mission is not yet over and that the trials you face today are part of the plan to show your light and your strength. They ask you not to give up, to keep walking with faith, because they will be your protector until the day of your victory. Receive this truth in your heart. You are not alone. You have never been. That spirit that meant so much to you is still with you, transformed into a guardian that heaven sent you. Accept their farewell with love because now they can rest in peace, knowing that you will honor their memory and finish what was once left pending. This person who departed from this world feels that a void was left between you. They couldn't say goodbye as they wanted, nor confess a secret they kept in their heart. That secret is so important that they are now looking for a way to reach you, to let you know what they never told you in life. That's why they want to manifest in your dreams, because there the soul can speak without fear, and the heart can listen with clarity. Tonight, when you close your eyes, pay attention, because the message you receive will be a direct guide for your life. If this divine message has reached you, it is no coincidence. It is because that person needs you to know what is happening. They want you to receive this information as soon as possible and to prepare to help solve a big problem that was left pending. You are the only person they trust because you were always fair, loving, and sincere. You were always there, and although life took away the time to show it, now they want to compensate you from heaven. That person is always in your heart, and from there, they give you the strength to carry on. They know that at times you have felt weak, without the will to continue, but they also know that you have a strong and light-filled spirit. That's why every time you stumble, they help you get up. They also want you to know that they feel deep regret and sadness for having left you alone when you needed them most. They feel they failed in their mission to protect you, and that is why they have not been able to rest in peace. Today, from where they are, they fight your battles one by one. They do not leave you alone for a second, because they know the kind of people who surround you. They know well that your life has been marked by the envy and malice of others, and that is why they became your guardian. They have sworn it in a divine way. They will not allow anything bad to touch you, but they also know that this stage is about to end, that your problems already have an expiration date. Very soon, that burden you carry will be gone, and they will be able to rest peacefully while you fill the world with the light of your blessings. Do not be surprised if in the coming days you begin to see clear signs of their presence in your home. It could be a familiar scent, a song that suddenly appears, an object that moves, or a dream so real that you will feel they are in front of you. That will be the confirmation that you are not alone, and that what you have felt is true. Prepare yourself, because the revelation that is coming is great. It will tell you what your purpose is in this life, who the people are that truly harm you, and what steps you must follow to free yourself from the debt that keeps you from sleeping peacefully. That person will also talk about your love life. They will reveal what will happen with your special person. That love that you sometimes feel so close and at other times so distant will receive clarity, because heaven does not want you to continue in confusion or uncertainty. Everything that seemed a mystery will begin to take shape. And best of all, you will have the opportunity to say what you never said in life, those words you kept in your heart that were always left unsaid. Do not be afraid. What is coming is not to scare you, but to give you peace. This manifestation in your dreams will be a unique experience, a gift from heaven that not everyone receives. It is a bridge between two worlds, a farewell that becomes a blessing, and an encounter that will mark a before and after on your path. If you wish to receive this important message, make a decree with faith. Declare the sacred code 999, because it is the key to opening this spiritual connection. Write this code with conviction and allow the divine energy to flow to you. It is not ego. It is a key of power that connects you with the soul of the one who loved you so much, and today continues to watch over you from eternity. Remember, your destiny is not marked by pain, but by victory. You are entering a time of liberation where your problems are solved, your heart heals, and your purpose is revealed. Do not close your ears to this truth, because God is using this message to give you the confirmation you asked for so much. And keep this in mind. In the next revelation, you will know with clarity the day that love will enter your life again. It will be a surprise that will fill you with joy and hope, because heaven not only wants to free you from burdens, it also wants to see you happy, surrounded by love and blessings. So rest peacefully tonight with the certainty that someone very special will approach you in your dreams. Listen with your soul, because the secret you will receive will change your story forever. What I am about to reveal to you now is very important, because it concerns someone from your own family. Someone who appears close, but who actually holds deep anger and jealousy towards you in their heart. This woman cannot stand to see you advance. She cannot tolerate your happiness or your success. She has been wishing you ill and sending negative energies for a long time, and it is time for you to know how to identify her, because her presence in your life is not a coincidence. It is a woman with dark, long hair, although she sometimes changes the color to attract attention. Her face is round, and when you look at her, you feel a strange weight, as if her gaze pierces through you. Her energy is strong, but it is not positive. It is a heavy, uncomfortable energy. I don't need to tell you much for you to remember that feeling, because you have surely already felt it when she enters a room. This woman has a marked taste for appearance. She likes to wear flashy jewelry, clothes that stand out, and accessories that always make people turn to look at her. Pay close attention to her hands because she often wears long nails, sometimes fake, with strong colors. Everything about her reflects vanity, a desire to stand out and project an image that does not correspond to her true essence. Now, you ask yourself why this message is coming to you. The reason is that this woman not only feels jealousy and anger, but she has sought ways to stop your progress. She envied your joy, your brilliance, your ability to get back up even in difficult times. She cannot tolerate that you have achieved things that she never could. That is why she has tried to speak ill of you, invent stories, and try to get other people to turn against you. Her zodiac sign may be related to intense and changing energies. She is someone who easily goes from a smile to anger, from feigned sweetness to the poison of her words. She is someone who never shows herself as she really is, because she learned to disguise her true face. In front of many, she may seem calm, but when she is alone with her thoughts, the only thing she holds is resentment. It is important that you understand that not everything she does is evident. Many times she acts in silence, in hiding, throwing comments disguised as advice or criticisms that seem innocent, but are actually poisoned daggers that seek to hurt you little by little. The most serious thing is that this person comes from your own family, which makes it more difficult to identify her because she camouflages herself under the bond of blood. The universe wants you to open your eyes and observe the signs. This woman is close to you, not because she wants what is best for you, but because she needs to watch your path. She wants to know what you do, where you go, what decisions you make, to then use that information against you. But what she doesn't know is that she has already been exposed, that she can no longer hide behind masks, because the light always ends up revealing the darkness. Perhaps you already have an idea of who it might be, because her description matches someone you know. If so, trust your intuition. Do not ignore what you feel, because coincidences do not exist. This message came so that you know who is blocking your energy, and so that you can protect yourself. It is not a time for fear, but for action. Saint Michael and your angels are with you, and although this woman has tried to stop your destiny, she will not be able to. The envy she has for you only reflects her frustration. Her life is not as it seems, and although she tries to look successful or happy, inside her there is emptiness and pain. That is why she unloads all her rage on you, because you represent what she could never be. But do not worry, because every bad intention she sends is returned multiplied. Remember this: light always overcomes darkness, and you were born to shine. This message came to give you clarity and confirm that your intuition was correct. Stay alert. Protect yourself and do not let her energy enter your heart. What God has prepared for you, no one can take away. This message you received today wants to open your eyes about someone in your own family. It is not a person with whom you have a close relationship. In fact, the relationship is cold and distant. It is someone who barely communicates with you, and if they do, it is more for appearance than out of genuine interest. That coldness also reflects what they hold in their heart: resentment, envy, and a feeling of dissatisfaction with their own life. The signs show that this woman is going through difficult economic and personal times. Her life seems marked by scarcity, like a constant winter full of wants. That image of cold and ice symbolizes her inner state: emptiness, loneliness, and a lack of vitality. She observes your life, your progress, your joy, and cannot help but compare herself. When she sees your family photos where your stability, unity, and abundance are reflected, she feels a deep unease. You have what she has never been able to build: harmony, true affection, and a solid foundation. This difference is what awakens so much envy in her. It is not just about material things, but because she perceives that you are a light within your family, that you have the affection and respect of elders, your father, your mother, or your grandparents. You are someone loved and preferred, and that special affection is noticeable. That position, which perhaps you never sought, causes her irritation. She feels that she has always been in the shadows, that she never received the same, and instead of working on herself, she chose to pour all her bitterness onto you. The strongest part of this message is that it clarifies that it is not about a son, a father, or a mother, but about someone in your extended family. It could be an aunt, a cousin, or someone with a close but not direct relationship. It is someone who observes from the outside, who participates in the family only for show, but who internally holds great resentment. Her life does not have the stability that you have built, and that is why she sees you as a threat, or as a constant comparison that leaves her in a bad light. She feels cold and you transmit warmth. She lives in lack, and you represent abundance. And that difference has become unbearable for her, and from there comes the negative energy she sends you. The saddest thing is that it is not even that she lacks something because of you. She simply does not know how to accept that each person has a different path, and that yours is full of blessings, because you have worked, fought, and believed in yourself. The universe wants you to know this so that you do not blame yourself. You have done nothing to provoke these feelings in her. Your light does not have to be dimmed to please those who cannot stand to see it. That envy she throws at you is a reflection of her emptiness, of what she does not have, and of what she did not know how to build. It is not your responsibility to carry her frustrations or her lack of peace.